Well, hey guys, I would say good morning, but I have to admit it's like 1 o'clock. I need to put sunscreen on. I haven't done that yet. I did my Omnilux mask this morning. I got some questions like about sort of the routine around doing that. And lately what I've been doing is I do that first thing in the morning. So I don't wash my face or anything before doing it. You certainly can because you want to do it on a clean face, but like it's first thing in the morning, you know? So my face is clean. So I just put it on, putter around, get my coffee going. After it's done, I put on my sunscreen. I also have been staying consistent with my eye restore. I'm using their Elite device these days, and I've been using that for going on 3 months now. It's a little different than the eye restore Professional I'd been using previously. Now, I am going to be working with eye restore on some upcoming videos, and they did send me the Elite. So the Elite is a little bit different in that it has more lasers and LEDs. I just find it's a lot more convenient to do the Omnilux in the morning, but you certainly can do it at night. And I also get questions like, can you use it with a topical retinoid? You can. I suggest doing, like if you're gonna do the mask at night, for example, I suggest doing the mask, you know, letting it run its course, and then putting your tretinoin on, just because depending on the tretinoin formulation, it could degrade by the lights potentially, although technically it's not the right wavelengths for that anyway. So yeah, but that being said, you know, the mask is kind of a form of occlusion, so it could make your skincare products more irritating. It's best to do it on a clean, bare face with like no product on. So all that said, I just find it's a lot more practical, convenient, and easier for me to stick with if I end up doing it first thing in the morning. So that's kind of how I've been doing it, but you certainly can do it in the afternoon. You could do it in the evening. It doesn't really matter. As long as, you know, you stay consistent with it. And I'm starting to feel like my skin is a lot more hydrated. I'm wearing shorts, so I'm gonna put this on. This is the sunscreen I've been doing for my body. I love this. It does have fragrance, but it's really good. It's a clear, colorless gel. The scent is not off-putting or even very strong. So if you're not allergic to fragrance, you know, it's like a light citrus scent, and it doesn't make you smell like citrus. But it just absorbs so quickly, and it's been so humid lately that I'm really enjoying this on my body. You can also wear it on the face. Not the most glamorous angle, but I want to show you guys how, I mean, it's just like a lightweight gel, and then boom, it's absorbed, and you don't even feel like you have anything on the skin. This is what I used to use like back in the 90s, whenever I'd go to the beach or the lake in the summertime. It's really good. Since 1985. And it's pretty affordable too. All right, outfit to go run errands. This shirt I bought a year ago from Dick's, Calia brand. It's technically a beach cover-up, but I don't know. To me, it's just like a comfy white shirt. And these little green shorts that I also got, I believe that same day. Still wearing them, still very comfortable. And I just got these little gold hoops on that came in a FabFitFun box. People who wash their hands frequently, you have got to moisturize. Dry your hands thoroughly so you don't get, you know, water trapped in the web spaces that erodes at your barrier and gives you erosio interdigita blastomycetica. But then once dry, moisturize, act to protect the skin. This is a great hand moisturizer. It has colloidal oatmeal, which is hydrating, a barrier protector. I really like it, free of fragrance. But honestly, any hand cream you like enough to use consistently is great. The greasier, the better. Like if you wanted to put CeraVe healing ointment or petroleum jelly all over your hands, that would be great. But let's be honest, it's not practical, especially with our reliance on touching screens all day. That would be a mess. This one I just pointed out, fast absorbing. What is Equate doing here compared to Gold Bonnet? Is the Equate has a version I love, check out my recent video as a side note on my Gold Bond favorites. But looky here, you guys, Equate has a version that is less expensive, $6.86. This looks promising. Haven't tried it, but Equate is usually pretty good. Have not seen this from Gold Bond, the Dark Spot Minimizing Body Cream. What is in this? Ubiquinone, which is an antioxidant, can help ward off oxidative stress from exposure to environmental aggressors like ultraviolet radiation, pollution, infrared radiation. Those things do play a role in dark spot formation. This has urea, as do pretty much all of Gold Bond moisturizers. Petrolatum. Tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate is a stable form of vitamin C, may also help defend against oxidative stress. Interesting. Fragrance-free. It says it gently exfoliates. What is in this that's going to gently exfoliate? I guess the urea. Interesting. Let me know if you've tried that. That's the first time I'm seeing that. Kind of surprised they didn't put niacinamide in this one though, because that could help with dark spots. I wonder what their thinking was there. I don't know, because they put niacinamide in some of their moisturizers. I'm here at Walmart and check it out. They got new dresses for summer and they have a lot of cute options. Like I really like this one. Kind of similar to a dress I bought here last year, which I plan on wearing again this year. I'm telling you, Walmart quality has gone up, Target clothing quality down. Like when Target first came out, they were like so much better in comparison to Walmart as far as quality of clothing. And now the tides have turned and this is where I come for affordable clothing options. This is cute for summer, free assembly. Ooh, I like those little blue shorts too. This is a pretty dress, also a similar cut to a dress I got last year, which again I plan to continue wearing. Ooh, I like this, the red and white stripes. That's fun. And we also have this little ruffle sleeve, blue and white striped dress. This is a great wardrobe staple, this little cardigan. You certainly can use that here because while it becomes boiling hot here, it's always cold inside and you have this indoor-outdoor climate adaptation you have to factor into your day. So like you would wear something like this in the boiling heat, but then you'd want to throw this on as soon as you got indoors. These shorts from Time and True look comfortable. This, on the other hand, is a little too Mama Cass for me, and not in a good way, because I love Mama Cass. I feel like she was bullied, right? I just feel like they were a little bit too mean to her, and I think that probably had to take a toll on her. Now I do like this. That's really cute. I'm sorry, I really like that. Oh, it's Pioneer Woman. I didn't realize she had clothing now. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Let's see if they got any new Joy Spun pajamas in. They've had these for a while. This particular pattern is really comfortable and cute. What's new at the library? Let's see, we have Personal Finance for Dummies, AP Physics 2 prep. Sounds like a wild Saturday night. ACT. What's this? Another ACT book. Must be that time. The Cure for Burnout, How to Find Balance and Reclaim Your Life. Ghost Wave, The Discovery of Cortez Bank and the Biggest Wave on Earth. Plant-based on a budget. Ooh, that looks good. Quinoa salad. Tropical smoothie bowl. Love the pictures. Spirit of the Wolf. Never heard of that. Well guys, of course I cannot leave the library without a book, and I was so ecstatic because I saw they had this, I believe it's pronounced Pachinko, and I heard that this is a movie, a mini-series or a movie, either one, that sounded really good. So when I saw the book, I grabbed it, and I can't remember if I've read Free Food for Millionaires or not. I feel as though I have read something by this author. I am almost convinced I have. But I saw it knowing about the fact that it was a show or a mini-series or what have you, and then reading the description, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta read this. Because it's like astounding. The sweep of Dickens and Tolstoy applied to a 20th century Korean family in Japan. Done. Drop Dickens in there, allude to a family drama, I'm grabbing it, okay? That's it. I feel like I read Free Food for Millionaires, but I did. And I remember enjoying it. Pachinko apparently came before Free Food for Millionaires. All right, well, I'm looking forward to reading it. So there you have it. So I finally had to cut my fingernails. They were growing long. They reached a turning point where it's time to cut them off. So I trimmed them, but what I've been doing, all I use is the OPI Nail Envy, and that's it. I file them. Normally I file them, although like I said, I cut them. I just file them and then paint that OPI Nail Envy. And that stuff works really well to keep the edges from getting like snaggy. So once a week I take it off and put a new coat on, and that's been working out really well for me. That's been my little routine. Plus I use the Vaseline at night to my cuticles. You know, Vaseline makes that all-in-one body balm stick. That is really great for your cuticles, you know, for around your nails on the go. It's just easy to apply. So if you're someone who's prone to hangnails, check that out. I mean, plain petroleum jelly does the same thing, but it's just kind of like a nice little on-the-go stick version. Plus that stick is really good if you get chafing for like under your arms or between your thighs. It's also all right, I'm back, and I started reading Pachinko, just the first, I don't know, 30 pages or so. Not bad. I really think this is gonna be good. One thing I did purchase at Walmart, I've been wanting to try this Waterloo sparkling water. It always looks so good, and guess what? It's currently on Ibotta. I think I got like, I wanna say $1 rebate. Don't quote me on that. But it was a pretty good rebate offer, and this tropical fruit flavor just sounded too good to be true. Plus the label, I hope I'm not disappointed. I do enjoy sparkling water, but I've never had this brand. Last summer I was really into making lemonade, not because life gave me lemons, but rather life gave me the Italian volcano, which is lemon juice you can buy at Costco. Very good though. But I went through this phase where I was making lemonade with that last summer. But if this Waterloo stuff turns out to be good, that might be nice for some kind of I like to make tea and then splash in sparkling water. It's very refreshing in the summertime just to kind of change it up from water all the time. This morning, I don't know what was going on in my head. I was dawdling. I didn't accomplish anything this morning that I wanted to do. But one thing, I went down the internet rabbit hole of researching hair oiling. Every time I try and put oil on my hair, it ends up backfiring unless it's like a silicone hair oil based product. What sent me down this rabbit hole is, of course, I went on Amazon to reorder something, and Amazon was like, oh, don't you want this scented papaya hair oil? And I was like, well, that does sound like it smells good. What does this entail? I mean, a product I have no thought to go in and buy, not, you know, thinking to myself, I should try a hair oil. All of a sudden, Amazon has put the bee in my bonnet to learn everything I need to know about this papaya hair oil. I was reading the reviews like I was seriously gonna buy this. I mean, I spent probably 20 minutes reading the reviews. Long story short, the papaya oil was well liked, but numerous people reported that the product arrived leaking everywhere, which, what a mess. Papaya scented oil, I think it's basically sweet almond oil with papaya fragrance is what I could gather. But a lot of people really liked the product, but many complained that it arrived damaged and was leaking all over the place. I contemplated it, I was this close, but the reviews, the leaky mess, I was like, Remember, you don't need this. Guys, update on the burn injury, the thermal burn. It is healing well. I've been putting, like I mentioned last weekend, I've been putting, where'd it go? Cicaplast balm on it, which has really been helping just act as a skin protectant. You know, this is a really delicate area. The skin on the underside of the arm is delicate, thin, and you've got a lot of frictional forces and things that can really create shearing forces, basically, that slow down healing. Speaking of areas prone to raised, thickened scars, a major area is right here on the central chest. Because there's a lot of tension here. That is an area where if you're prone to forming keloids, you have to be careful. So a keloid and a hypertrophic scar, they're both raised. But a hypertrophic scar is raised, it's thickened, but it stays within the area of injury. For example, if you cut yourself in a line, a hypertrophic scar will be a raised, thickened area of scar tissue within that line. But a keloid can extend beyond the initial injury. It can put out like fingers, like claws almost. So that's one difference. Another difference is hypertrophic scars can be are a lot more responsive to treatments. So that's another major difference right there. You can get them to flatten out, get much better, and go away with things like surfacing laser, intralesional steroids. So, I mean, they're a lot more responsive. Keloids are super tricky. You know, dermatologists handle scars, scar management, but so do a lot of other specialties. And any specialty where you're going to be cutting on skin, emergency medicine, family medicine, obviously surgery, OBGYN. But all that to say, I hope you enjoyed. Eyelash rebelled and went in my eye. How annoying. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and that you're having a great weekend or whenever you're watching this. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.